all our tokens die. His tokens die. But he has a lot of things he can do next turn. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's MTGGnome here, and today we're going to be talking about Jetmir, Nexus of Revels. I'm going to leave Jetmir on the screen right now for you guys to check out. Since he's a popular commander, I'm pretty sure you already know what he does. But if you don't know what he does, the goal of the deck is to go wide, create a bunch of creatures, and slam Jetmir down. And everything has double strike, trample, and vigilant with a +3/+0 buff. So in my build, I decided to go the token route. We have a lot of things that create tokens: Omen of the Sun, Outlaw's Merriment, Stimulus Package, Blessed Sanctuary, Rabble Rousing, Primeval Bounty, Vilath, World Sculptor, March of Multitudes, Oketra's Monument when you cast a creature, Mince. Jenny Faye makes creatures from tokens entering, any types of tokens, so it's really good synergy with her. Torn makes a creature token when we cast a creature spell, so Torns is really solid here. Anax is really good because when our non-token creatures die, we create more tokens. Krinko is really good because Krinko makes a ton of tokens. Adeline makes tokens for when we swing, and so I'm sure you guys get the point by now, but basically we're just a token generator deck, and that's pretty much it. If you guys like the channel, please consider subscribing. It helps out the channel a lot, and we're on our way to 1,000 subs, so that's pretty exciting. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Also, if you want to get into the Discord that I'm in, I'll have the link below. You can chat with me. I'm a part of MTG Josh's Discord. I'll have his channel link right here in the top right corner for you guys to check his channel out, but he's a really good content creator as well. So me and him share a Discord. We have a good community, so if you guys want to ask us a question or just chat with us about anything, we're in there all the time chatting it up. So let's get back into the deck. There's not a lot of ramp in here. We do have Arcane Signet and Mind Stone, but that's really it as far as ramp goes. We have a couple removal spells like Swords to Plowshares, Faithful Absence, and then our protection spells like Heroic Intervention, Temio Safekeeping, Teferi's Protection, Unbreakable Formation. Those cards are going to help us have our board and stabilize our board so we don't get board wiped out of oblivion, because that's really what this deck's weakness is board wipes. So just be aware of that. And one card I'd probably recommend putting in here is going to be Elesh Norn, just because you'll see in one of the games we have a battle against a Scoot Swarm deck and it just goes crazy, and Elesh Norn would have handled that pretty well. It is a lot of mana to have Elesh Norn out, but I think the benefit of boosting your board while killing your opponent's board is really beneficial, especially if you can't get Jetmir out. We'll probably take out the Great Henge since we don't really use it a lot because it just costs a lot of mana. But besides that, I think you guys will really enjoy the deck. And so we're running 39 lands, I guess 40 if you include Turn Timber Symbiosis, and that might be a bit much, but we really didn't want to miss our land drops because we don't have a lot of ramp in the deck. So with that, let's get into the games and let's see how the deck does, shall we? Okay, we're up against Edgar, Charmed Groomed. This is pretty good hand. Keep it. I'm starting to realize we might need a lot more white in the deck than we initially have, because we have a lot of white. Put the Garrison Cat. Now we need to draw either a red source or either another red source or another white source. That's going to help us out tremendously. No, of course we're not going to block. Why would we block? There we go. And sometimes it just works like you want it to. Now we can probably sack the Garrison Cat if we really want to draw a card here off Welcoming Vampire. Naming Vampires? Seems like a vampire kind of guy. He's got the Edgar Markov, or is that Sorn? Pretty sure that's Edgar. I don't know, maybe Sorn. Got the Sorn or Edgar avatar. Toski will draw us a card here off the Welcoming Vampire, and then we hit for 1 and draw a card off the Welcoming Vampire off the Toski trigger. Shram's Expertise will give us a lot of cards, and we can also play the Carburetti Charm, which will probably just make 2 more tokens off the Carburetti Charm, so we'll get 5 tokens. Get 5 tokens off of this in general for these two. 4, so 5 tokens for 4 mana. Good rate. It's a really good rate. He has a board wipe though. That's pretty scary. Maybe I should wait because I have the Heroic Intervention. And he has 2 things here that when they die he does something. So I'm not really sure if I want to do that right now. I think I can wait 1 more turn. I think I don't have to be greedy. I think you kind of have to play that strategy out on a with a deck like Okay, we can play this because we still have the Heroic Intervention up. Yeah, so I think you have to be that cautious when you're playing a deck like this, where any kind of board wipe really sets you back and set your game plan further back than you would like it to. We could also just play the Carbureted Charm here, make 2 tokens. We'll have 6 creatures, but let's just play our Shroom's expertise. Play the Carbureted Charm. Let's create a tap token. Value. And then we still have the Heroic Intervention just in case he wants to try to blow us up. Although, if he was to play like a Shadow's Verdict or Extinction Event, I think that would suck too. There's no getting around those, right? Those just exile everything, so nothing you can do about that. So, Nighthawk Scavenger, so he's not playing a board wipe, I don't think. And the Edgar. So everything's kind of big. I think we can kill him here. We play Jetmir. Everything's got double strike. Put a 1/1 counter on Gala Greeters. And that's GG's. Everything's got double strike and trample vigilance. Alright, we're up against Giada, Fonts of Hope. Hope you all will enjoy this. We don't have another green source. We go second. This will have to be played on the green side, if anything. Let's mulligan. It's not as good, but I think we keep it. A Flying Hawk. Let's play our white source. To play Tilonali Summoner. I know we're far away from having City's Blessing, but could be good for us, especially with the Krenko here. He plays Giada. We can play Krenko. Oh, Youthful Valkyrie's good. If he has angels in his hand. Outlaws Merriment. Let's see if he blocks. You can play Tamiel Safekeeping if he decides to block. Oh, okay, he's not going to. So then we'll just play Beast Whisperer. And then with our land next turn, we'll have the City's Blessing for Tilonali Summoner. We didn't leave mana open for this Tamiel Safekeeping. That is not good. Let's do this. Play the Outlaw's Merriment. He'll swing with the Beast Whisperer. Keep that life total down a little bit. So he's got 2 cards in hand. He can return a creature card from the graveyard by leveling this up to level 3. This is the one thing about Giada that makes it hard to really use, is when you don't have a lot of cards in hand, it's really hard to get some advantage going. We'll play Jetmir. Not Jetmir, Rumor Gatherer, sorry. Are we dead next turn? 3, 5, 7. We still have one more turn. We can make 3. So we can make 3 tokens from Tilonali Summoner. We'll lose the Summoner to Giada, but we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 3 plus the guy from here. So let's do that. We're gonna attack. We're gonna pay 3. Actually, if we pay 2, why did it? No. It canceled out the whole trigger. I meant to go down to 2, not 3. That's annoying. So Sarah the Benevolent.
Follow the light.
Oh no, bro. That's gonna kill us. 4, 7, 11. I think we have, this gains us 2 life, so I guess we'll do this. This will be 1 life. Or 2. That's really annoying. Oh, portable hole. Wow. That is really annoying that he did that, because now we don't get to make more tokens. Oh, that's super annoying. So we'll play Jetmir. I mean, even if we had the ability to have double strike on everything, I don't know if we would have won, because he still had the 1 blocker here. But still, if me canceling out the Tianoli Summoner, I mean, that's the first time I'm actually using the Tianoli Summoner, so I didn't know that it would cancel out the whole ability if you press cancel. So that's pretty annoying. But we just lose here to yeah, if we had double strike, we would have won there. If we played that right, we would have won. Alright, we're up against Niv Mizzet. I think we keep this. Pretty good hand, actually. Don't have a turn 2 play, though. No attacks. Play the Welcoming Vampire. So he'll pay the 1 here, probably, yeah. Braid. Gutter Snipe. That's gonna start doing some work. I guess I'll play Adeline. And next turn I'll play Anointed Procession. He's getting really close to casting Niv. If we play the Anointed Procession, I think he's just gonna counter it. Oh, he just cycles it. Alright. Yeah, let's swing with Adeline. He's not gonna block the Adeline, right? So, if Niv comes down, so Niv is coming down now. Can we... Guess I'll still get a white, because our red source is right here for Jetmir. Jetmir calls 4, so the only thing we can do is play Jetmir right now, or I'm pretty sure if he has Curiosity, he wins next turn. We played Jetmir 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only get 2 tokens, so we'll go up to 7. So everything will have Trample and Vigilance. Nothing will have Double Strike. I think we played Jetmir. Just swing out. Oh, we can play the Omen now, and then everything has Double Strike. Oh, that's great. Totally forgot about the thing, Legion's Landing transforming. This is 14. This is 14 Double Strike tramples, so we should win with that. GG's. That was really clutch. Wow. Okay, we're up against Tatyova. We have no white. What you guys know, we don't have a white, we mulligan. This is a pretty terrible hand too. Mulligan that as well. This is better. We'll throw Jax's back. I like the fact that she can copy the Esper Sentinel, but we don't even have a red source, so what's the point? What even is life? If not but a flutter in space-time. Alright, Zeus's many journeys. This would have been nice if we had a red source right now. Play this on the white side, just because we have a ton of stuff. And white. We need as much white mana as we can get. He's ramping hard, man. By the time we get our third land, he's gonna have 7 lands, which is a little scary. We'll play Omen on his end step. Ooh, Ancient Green Warden. That's perfect for that deck. So Tatyova is going to trigger twice, drawing him 2 cards every time a land enters. There we go. We play the Anointed Procession. I don't know why I actually played that. I shouldn't have actually played the Anointed Procession there. We have no way to make tokens except for the Sky Knight Vanguard. He doesn't have extra land drops yet, which is good. Ooh, Rabble Rousing is great. Unless he has a counter spell. Hideaway 5. No, let's go with Arlen. We make a ton of tokens. You make 10, yeah, we make 10. That's what I'm talking about.
Feel your hair standing on end? Our hunt draws near.
So he does kill our good creatures here. But Jetmir comes down next turn. If he doesn't River's Rebuke us, I guess we'll just create some tokens, some wolf tokens. Anointed Procession is just the card in here that you really want to get. That and Parallel Lives. You can get those out with token makers. You get to 9 creatures on the board so easily. Damn, he draws 4 cards, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 mana left. Land. Draws 2 cards. Creates 2 treasures. Tyler's Provisioner is really bad for us here. Luckily, he only has 1 land drop per turn right now. Oh my god, and as soon as I say that, he hits Azusa. That's really bad for us. It's 2 treasures. Draws 2 cards. Now, if he has River's Rebuke, if he draws this, then we're just screwed. Ooh, I wonder if he has Scoot Swarm. Oh, well, Scoot Swarm wouldn't matter here. What would matter is probably a Shia. Then he's going to sacrifice Field of Ruin, destroy something, go put another land on the battlefield, make more treasures, make more Scoots. That's why you put Field of Ruin in that deck. Let's get a red source so we can play Jetmir. If we have a chance to play Jetmir next turn. Tyler's Provisioner triggers twice, Scoot Swarm triggers twice, Tatyova triggers twice. 4 mana, what can he do to our board? There's not much you can do to our board with a land and... So 4 mana again. If he makes enough tokens, he can survive a Jetmir hit with everything having double strike. Yeah. So that's going to be his plan. He's just going to make a ton of Scoot Swarms tokens where we're not going to be able to touch him, because he's making treasures every time a land hits, which gives him the mana to go and make more lands come into play. Oh my goodness. So I think it's safe to say that he has enough to block everything that we're going to throw at him next turn. He had all these cards in hand and nothing that he can go put more lands onto the battlefield with. But next turn he wins if we don't do something. Look at all those lands. He's saying your go like, yo, you just took a whole last 20 minutes on your turn.
Wait for the perfect moment to strike.
You bastard. Guess we do this. And we swing out. Your go. Man, if these came in attacking, we would win. I think he has enough to survive. Because he still have these guys to block as well, plus the Scoot tokens. Unbelievable. You got that many Scoot Swarms, and Scoot Swarm wasn't even the first card from that bunch of cards that he played. So this is, we have 9 tokens here with that are 4/1s, but he only has to block enough to not deal lethal damage. So I think he has that with the these amount of Scoot Swarm tokens he has here. 9 out of 10 games you won't win when you have Jetmir with 9 or more creatures, so, and this is probably going to be one of them. So he only needs to block these 1/1s with 8 tokens. Yeah, I think we just end up losing. We don't have enough. He has all these cards in hand. He's going to make a ton of more tokens next turn. And then, I mean, we do have 36, but he's eventually going to draw something, I think, that's going to deal with our board. Yeah, he's got enough to not have us deal lethal. All right. Wow. Unbelievable. So all our tokens die. His tokens die. But he has a lot of things he can do next turn. So he actually survives with still 12 scoots. Wow. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4. No, just 3. He's got 3 extra land drops with Azusa and Dryad. Now 4 extra land drops. He can play 5 lands, and he's got all of them in his graveyard. I mean he can just make enough. He can just make enough Scoot Swarms to block 36 double strikers, which is all he needs is like 720, and that's going to be easy here with 5 land drops plus the ones that he gets from his hand. When he draws a card, you get like Whirling Regrowth puts 2 extra lands in play. So I feel like he's taking forever to choose what he wants, like as a token, like food token or treasure token. Let's get with it. So you guys don't want to see all these triggers, so I'm going to cut all this out. Or is that the game just lagging so much because he's making so many scoots? I think Elish Norn might be a good inclusion in the deck. That would stop Scoot Swarm from doing anything. I believe the game has crashed. His timer is not going down anymore after this. So I'm back in the waiting area. I restarted the game. Let's see if he puts me back in here with him. And Scoot Swarms are going like crazy.
Will not let my pack fall prey to predators of the night.
Plays Time Warp. So with Time Warp we actually lose, I believe, because he just passes the turn and then he makes enough tokens to win. So he does win this one. I don't know why he's still trying. Dude, you've won. Oh, I can't do emotes when I restart the game. Alright, we're gonna give him the W there. Tons of mana. I mean, that was a good game. He just outvalued us so much more.